Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Reeder from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and today I wanted to share with you my top 5 healthy snacks that you can make at home, very low on cost but very high on flavor. And I know your children and your grandchildren are going to love them. Well, before we get started, thank you for letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health, which always includes the #1 ingredient: God loves you. He's an amazing God with an amazing love just for you. Well, today I'm using my dehydrator. This is from London Sunshine. I have another video with a different dehydrator from them, which I actually like better because it's bigger. But this one is smaller, and I thought it would be better for demonstrating because most of you don't have large families. And so we're going to be making 5 snacks that your family is going to love. Recipe number 1, we're going to make fruit and veggie chips. Now, I'm not going to dehydrate them to the crispness that you may be used to in the store. We're just going to get a nice chewy texture. And this is going to make it just a little bit different than our normal dehydrated fruits. So I'm going to be dehydrating some sliced apples and also some carrots and some peppers. So what you would do with each food is just go ahead and make sure they're washed and they're nice and clean, and then slice them to a size that is very even in size so that they will dehydrate at the same speed. From there, we're going to make a mixture of olive oil and salt. I know that sounds unusual, especially for the apple slices, but that's exactly what we're going to toss them in. So go ahead and slice your apple very thinly, same sizes, and then when you're done, toss them in the olive oil and salt. It doesn't matter how much olive oil or how much salt. It's all up to your preference. Next, we're going to do carrots. Now, you can go ahead and buy carrots already sliced. They're called carrot chips. And that does make it a lot faster to get this part of the job done. Now, I'm going to take olive oil with some salt, and then I'm going to add some za'atar to this flavoring. And that's just a nice Mediterranean mixture of seasonings. I have made a video about how to make your own za'atar, and so go back and check that. I use it on a bread topping. It is so delicious. So since our carrots are already sliced, we just need to toss them in our olive oil and za'atar mixture, spread them out on the mesh lining of dehydrator sheet, and then go ahead and put them in the dehydrator also when you're ready. And then our third one with this mixture is going to be our red sweet pepper. And I'm so excited about this because I bought organic because we need to for peppers because of the highly sprayed. And then second of all, I was super surprised that this actually came from Israel. So that was kind of a delight to my eyes to see that on the sticker. So go ahead and slice your pepper very thinly and make sure all the slices are the same. Again, I'm going to dip these in the olive oil and za'atar mixture. After I have done all of that, just go ahead and lay them out on the mesh lining. The mesh lining is going to just make it easier to clean up my dehydrator since we have some olive oil that is dripping through. Next is our chocolate covered fruit. So we're going to take these organic strawberries, and strawberries do need to be purchased organic, and then we're just going to slice them pretty evenly, put them on the tray. Make sure you wash them even though they are organic. I have a video out there that I'll link in the bottom about how to wash your produce, and just with common ingredients that you already have in your kitchen. So we're just going to make a tray full of these, and then we will make them even better when they're dried. Well, now it's time to make these into a delectable dish. We're going to go ahead and take these dried figs. I did not dry them myself. These are purchased dried figs. And then we're going to dip them in the chocolate. And then just lay them on this parchment paper. And I'm going to do the same with the strawberries. So I'm going to take them out of our tray and dip them as well, especially this big one. These are not as dried as I would if I was storing them for a long time. These are just nice and chewy so that we can enjoy them soon. You could have cut them a little bit thicker, but these are still going to be good. The next dish we're going to make is a fruit leather. So just take whatever fresh fruit that you have, whatever is your family favorite, put it in a blender, whatever favorite blender you love to use. I totally love this Vitamix immersion blender. I use it for everything. Chopping onions, pureeing fruit, making smoothies, whatever I need a small food processor for. And I'm just going to add just a little bit of honey to it, a little bit of sweetener, put the top on, and then I'm going to pop on the top, and we are ready to go. And your dehydrator comes with these plastic trays. This is exactly for this purpose, to make your fruit leathers. I'm going to go ahead and use my Fisky. It's one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. We do sell a lot of these Fiskies because who doesn't like to have fun with their tools? Make it nice and smooth. Try to make it as even as possible. These are going to be a little bit thicker, but that's okay. The grandkids will love it. There we go. Number 4 is going to be our apple cinnamon slices. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and core the apple. Now I can just make my slices. This is an organic apple and they have been washed, so we can go ahead and keep the peelings on. If you don't have an organic apple, then please peel it first just to avoid the unnecessary pesticides. I'm going to go ahead and take my apple slices and arrange them on the tray, and then I'm going to, well, that one's too thick. I'll have to make that thinner. And if you have like a mandolin slicer, that would make perfect slices. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle these with some cinnamon sugar. I use organic powdered sugar for this, and then mix it with my cinnamon. And then we're going to flip them over to do the other side. Now, the most delectable treat that we're going to make is some herb-infused tomatoes. So we're going to add some olive oil to our bowl here. We're going to add some salt. Again, the Redmond's salt. We're going to add some more of the za'atar, which we used before. You could use thyme, oregano, basil, whatever you want. And I'm going to add some garlic. There we go. We're just going to stir that up. And we're going to toss our tomatoes in here and then put them on the dehydrator tray. Get that oil on them. You could even let them sit in the oil for maybe an hour or two before you dehydrate them, and that would totally be more infused than just slightly putting them in. We're only going to dehydrate until they're slightly chewy. We want them to be truly a delicious appetizer. And I'm using the mesh again, covering just to protect my oven. I don't want a large cleanup. It'll contain a lot of the oil. Well, now after I put our figs and our strawberries just in the freezer for about 2 or 3 minutes, it really hardens up the chocolate. So now I can just take them off the parchment paper and arrange them on my tray. And I'm going to kind of have my own little snack charcuterie board. And so I'm going to go ahead and put my figs over here. And I'm just going to go ahead and arrange all of this. So we'll just put these on our tray as well. And now I'm going to need my grandkids to come over and enjoy some snacks. Put in the comments down below, how many grandkids do you have, or how many kids do you have? And we have our cherry tomatoes. Yum, so good. So simple to make and could be made really quickly if you just want to get together an appetizer, mix this with some, this could be used in your caprese salad, even though they're already a little bit dehydrated. Now these could have dehydrated a little bit longer and that would have been a little bit better, but they're still going to be very good. And we have our peppers. I was hoping they would keep a little bit more of their shape. I think I would have to keep them a little bit thicker slices, but they are very delicious. They're very chewy, and that makes for a delicious snack. These could also, because they're infused and a little bit chewy, would taste really good in any recipe that you want to do. And then we have our olive oil apples. And I know that's going to be a little bit strange for some of you to try, but I think you're going to really like them. It's a mixture of our sweet and savory all in one bite. This is going to be the most unusual for your family to think about, is dehydrated marinated carrots, but it's definitely worth doing. Now I know you could do the cinnamon and sugar topping on carrots and dehydrate them that way as well. And this, we're going to go ahead and just take it out of, we're going to take it off the tray, and we're going to, I don't want to cut on my leather tray because I don't want to hurt it, so I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And a lot of times what you can do is just peel it onto a parchment paper. Perfect. This is probably my best leather yet. Now you can do a couple different things. You could go ahead and roll it up, or you could have sliced it first. I like to roll it up and then make my slices. There we go. And then just arrange those on your tray. Okay, now we have our tray ready to go. So we have our top 5 healthy snacks that you can enjoy yourself. You can share this with your guests, or you can just let your kids enjoy it. Well, I can't wait to read in the comments which recipe did your family love the most. Well, those are the 5 snacks that I know your family is going to love. And anytime we replace a healthy snack in place of an unhealthy snack, then that gives our body what it needs to be strong, our mind to be able to think well, and to have the energy we need to finish this race well. Whether you're 5 years old or 105 years old, these snacks are going to satisfy. And yes, you may just be called the gourmet granny or the gourmet mom, whatever you desire. When you choose a dehydrator, choose one that fits, number one, your circumstance. And so this one is very good. It's a nice size. It will work for most families. But like I said earlier, if you have a larger family, a larger garden, I would go for the larger size of the dehydrator. I love the trays that they have a stainless steel, very safe. I used to use a different dehydrator that had plastic trays. Well, basically, they dehydrated. They had been cooked so many times they started breaking apart. So why waste the money? You want to have this lining too, in case you have the fruit leathers that you're going to make, or you want to have the mesh option in case it's something that might have a little bit of oil and you don't want all of that in the bottom. There's many reasons to use the mesh lining, but a lot of times if it's just my mint leaves, my oregano, my parsley, my cilantro, I just use this. And so find the dehydrator that's going to fit your needs, and it's going to last you a long time. Well, thanks again for letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health, which always includes being confident in the kitchen. And that's what we did today. Being confident in your health. Well, dehydrated foods are extremely nutritious. And being confident and understand how much God loves you. He loves you with an everlasting love. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And He desires to have a personal relationship with you. Be sure and hit the like, subscribe, and the bell so we can stay connected as the Biblical Nutritionist family. My desire is to help you live strong and healthy lives so you can stay on mission. Thanks for watching.